So we spent the last 10 minutes of time discussing how our hard drives were formatted, and now we have to change to a less interesting subject, which is explaining to Alex what's been going on in Starfield.
It's good to be back, I think.
Yeah.
I hope. I hear you have some exciting plot developments.
Welcome
Okay,
aboard
actually,
the
you
ship.
know what? I want to... Okay, I'm gonna cut this down to just the bare essentials, because I want to see, like, if you have a similar reaction just from a baseline description of what's going on here. So, last week, we were in our clubhouse, and we suddenly got a message from our satellite in space. And the space satellite message was, hey, we just got attacked by aliens. And then the aliens sent us a message saying, we got done in the satellite, so we're coming down to your clubhouse to kick your ass and take the relic.
No. Remember, they attacked
was that
twice.
last part incorrect?
Yeah,
They attacked the satellite, and we got told that we'd lost all communication with the Eye. And then Vlad on the Eye immediately popped up and said, hey, we've been attacked.
Right.
And that's where we go up to do the repairs, right?
Well, okay, but hang on.
No.
I'm skipping all that.
No, this
I'm
is
coming
after...
straight to the end here.
Yeah.
So, short version is, do you see this as just a plot point, or do you see an implicit moral choice to be made here?
Wait, so...
I don't think you presented the moral choice, Rutskarn. I think we missed that bit.
That's the point.
Okay.
That's the point.
So there's this guy that's attacking. This guy, the hunter, says, hey, I'm done up here. I'm going to come down and steal all the artifacts in your little clubhouse. And you have the option to A, leave the clubhouse, go to the Eye, and help the people up there, or B, stay at the clubhouse and help everyone else in the clubhouse also leave the clubhouse and fly away up to the Eye.
So actually, you have a choice between leaving the clubhouse and going to the Eye and finding out that somebody there is dead, or leaving the clubhouse, finding out that someone died in the clubhouse, and then getting to the Eye.
Yes.
What did the aliens look like?
They look...
funnily enough, they look like NPCs.
They look like people wearing space... They look like Destiny Warlocks, honestly.
Okay.
If you know what a Destiny Warlock looks like, they look like
I...
that. There's no... They have no... Like, they're in suits, but they have no specific, like, alien-looking anatomy. They just look like people.
Like, I do feel bad, because I feel like the last time I was on, I asked for this. Like, was like, oh, there should be alien, right? I did ask for aliens, I think.
I don't know if you can be blamed
like...
for this.
Well, I know, but it's just like maybe I willed it. Like maybe we could have avoided this plot line. Is it mandatory? The main story?
Oh yes,
yes.
This is part of the main quest.
Critical
this
path.
happens.
And are we going to have an alien companion, perhaps?
I
don't think that's how that's going to go down. So far, they have been just like murderously hostile towards us.
I haven't played Mass Effect 3, I've only seen it in our season, but how I would describe the aliens is basically imagine a species of Kai Lang.
Oh.
It only really became that way in the last episode, though, when they started getting all smug and we're like, oh, you know what,
I'd like
just
to
go
see
take
them if we have time to
artifacts.
visit, but...
Is he still here?
But
if
it's
we keep doing
not,
the main story, we
we'll
will. I am hoping we will get some big reveals this week if we do the main story stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
anyway, point is, Barrett turned into a puddle of blood right here, but now it's cleaned up and his body's gone.
Oh,
anyway.
He died? Permanently?
Yeah, he's dead. Yep.
Yeah, off screen.
Oh.
Well, he died on screen, but he was violently attacked off screen, and
no, he was dead by the time we got here.
No, was he? Oh yeah, I guess he was. That's right. We had a conversation with the guy who was cradling his body. Yeah.
Oh, and then the other thing is the floaty armillary thing, the big circle with all the rotating discs, is now on the ship as a screen rather than a physical thing.
You missed the goofiest fucking shit when we were at the lodge. We decided to protect the lodge long enough to get the artifacts out. And you know how they were all like floating in that thing and spinning? Well, the way that we got those and put them in a backpack was, I guess we turned off the gravity generator and they just started like plopping out onto the ground like a vending machine that had been hit too many times.
Oh no.
The goofiest fucking slapstick looking thing. Yeah, this is that. That's the spinny thing now. We don't get a
This game sucks.
Okay.
Let's try to be positive. I'm gonna try to be positive. I'll be the one positive person.
I'm excited to see the aliens. I'm ready.
All right,
I'm ready to see something.
Oh, okay. We've got. I guess that's
quest
the
are we on?
armillary there in the back of the ship, maybe? Or was that always there? That little glowing thing.
I would assume it is, but I cannot tell.
Can we see it on the ship menu? No. I mean, like, the thing is there, but it's not.
If you click that
anyway, whatever.
Cell? Oh.
Like,
if you click that cell, does it say armillary holder?
I think we need to go to the actual ship builder.
Then let's just keep
Should
doing
we
quests.
do that this week?
We have to go back to the lodge.
Let's see here. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to open the damn... Yeah, return to the lodge. Okay, so can we just beam straight to the lodge, or is that no longer available as a fast travel point? Okay, it's not giving us specific stuff, so I'm going to guess we have to land here, and there's some kind of scripted sequence where the cops are like, "What the fuck, you guys?" Because the hunter chased us through the streets and started shooting at everyone.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
there's
shit.
so much information. Just.
Halloween Horror Nights came early.
It's all orange.
No, it's
I
night.
think this is just dust.
Really? Are
Yeah,
you saying this isn't like a specifically nudie thing they did here for this? It's just straight up like, oh, this happens to be what dusk looks like on this planet. It looks kind of fucked here, Chris.
Yeah, I guess it is a bespoke little damage level. Yeah.
What's up, dude?
So you guys want to put out these fucking fires?
Scan is perfectly safe. Please keep moving.
They're talking about how the scan's safe, which makes me feel like they probably didn't update the dialogue for most of these guys. This guy's saying something about it.
You see security has
I do like how they all clearly have a script that makes no fucking sense. Like, that is classic security shit.
Did you guys see the tweet from the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero voice actor?
No.
Which one?
Apparently there was some controversy, not a controversy, but like one of the lines is delivered really weird because it's like when one of the characters does the actual move, it's supposed to be, you know, Dragon Ball high intensity, but he delivers it in a very neutral voice, and everyone's like, why the hell did he deliver the line like this? And the guy responded by posting the script he got and says, look, this is what I got. I had pages and pages and pages of this and no direction. And like that is how video game scripts work.
Please remain calm. You see security has
I didn't
we talked
see
about
that.
that
I
in the-
could look that up.
We talked about that in the Oblivion season, I think.
Well, Oblivion was even worse in that, like, all the lines were just in alphabetical order.
I think
They weren't even in, like, context. Do you think they really still do that, like, even now?
Never thought it would come to this.
Oh, hi, Sam.
I could be wrong.
So do you think these are real aquariums?
What do you mean real? Are they moving?
It's a reference to what I was asking last time. I was asking the question, like, are these meant to be like actual aquariums that like have water in them, or just like, you know, the kind of like fake aquariums where you just paint the wall blue and put some like seaweed looking shit in the enclosure, but there's not actually water. And Chris was like, no, they're video game aquariums, so they're not real.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
They might be connected to the water.
Was there more than one?
It could be. How deep does this go?
Don't mind if I join.
Oh, right, you can't. Sam really wants to go swimming right now for some reason.
Although no one was injured except the tracker's target, this new fleet filing has renewed the call for stricter regulation of
Is
the
this a
Trackers
radio?
Alliance. The Alliance released a
Everyone's
press
just, like,
statement
standing
saying
around
that the mark was
staring at it.
accurate and the tracker in question didn't hurt anyone. But if history is any judge, it's
Well, now
only
they're
a matter
looking
of
at you,
time
actually.
before an incident
That lady
occurs
does not
that
trust you
reports
one bit,
tragic
and I don't blame her.
No. What is she wearing? What is this? What is this goof-ass hat?
Shanna.
Okay.
Oi.
The House of
Word
Enlightenment
the
This,
device.
right now, looks like it's taken from a better video game. Like, that shot looked like it was from the kind of weird, like, art game that Chris would cover.
I'm working on it.
Well, it's just Alien Afterlife 2. This
That
time
that
we're
person
more dead.
released a new game, by the way, and it rules.
Oh,
You get to do
Really?
drugs and wear different hats.
I feel like at least some of that was in Alien Afterlife.
And there's some of that in this game too. Look at our own hat.
It's just Metro City
We
Hustle.
do have a...
I don't understand the purpose of this getting together.
Brett's belongings have been
Brett's?
moved, or Barrett's, sorry. Yeah, Brett. You don't remember Brett? He was that guy. I don't remember what happened to him.
What?
Barrett's
Oh, that
belongings have been moved
He's always
to the
in my
basement.
hair.
I need to be checking everyone's.
It's because if you left anything with him, they want you to be able to get
I know.
your inventory back.
Right.
We all feel like we've been
We
kicked
probably
in
should
the
check
ground
that.
a million times over.
Oh fuck, we gotta
Could
do
you
the
have
religion
prevented-
quest.
I'm serious.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Could you have prevented his death, or was that just inevitable?
Well, no,
You-
that's
you
what we
just
were saying.
picked
Is
the
that's
guy.
the choice. Like it's framed
if,
as
if you go to the eye and help there, then someone in the lodge gets killed, and if you go and if you stay at the lodge and help people escape, then someone on the eye gets killed. And it's apparently
reason-
like the companion that you have the most affinity with.
Looking out for each other during
The
this
reason I
Aw.
phrased it so confusingly is that I reject that framing. Like, what happens is that it's presented as though you're choosing one thing or
I
the
know
other,
our encounter
but
with
basically
the
you're
hunter is
doing
the
the
last
same
thing anyone
thing
wants to
either
talk about
way.
right now.
You're either
Yeah.
He said
leaving and going to
something
the
that I
eye,
can't
or
get
you're
out of my
leaving
head.
and going to the eye. It's just that choosing one dialogue option makes the battle happen at the eye immediately that you need to deal with. Sorry, immediately at the lodge you need to deal with, and the other option suspends the battle until you get to the eye, I guess.
Apparently it's even worse. The dialogue makes no impact. It is basically whether or not you choose to leave out the front door. Basically, if you leave before Walter gets taken hostage, then you're going to the eye to save people up there, and the person at the lodge is going to die. If you don't, then you're staying at the lodge to go to the eye with everybody else, basically. Like, that's it. That's the difference.
Which I guess the fig leaf is that you
Stopping
leave
us,
through like an
implying
underground
that we
tunnel,
were
so maybe
getting
it's like,
closer
oh,
to it.
this was like
The thing is,
this was the long
I've
way,
heard that word before.
but
It's an important
that's
concept and keep
pretty cold coffee considering it doesn't take
sanctum
much
universal
longer
going to
than
bless
just
our
walking
Lord
to the
Crusader
spaceport. In fact, it felt
Right.
about the same to me.
Can't be
And B,
coincidence. The sanctum
there's
is
no
holy
point in
belief
taking
that
the tunnel
answers
because
around
you
there in
get
the stars.
attacked a bunch of times anyway.
I know it's
Like,
the
they're just
longest of
teleporting
shots,
around the tunnel
biggest
attacking you.
leap of
You may
faith
as
that
well
could
be
ever
walking on
ask us all
surface.
to take, but why not talk
so.
to him?
This is gonna make make Rutskarn mad, I think.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What's up?
I get the temptation to build
We
this
are
into
going to
something
the
even
temple
bigger,
to ask
that's a
them
stretch,
about what's going on.
Why not go with a little intuition?
Well, if there's one way I would
Great
describe
things in our
Bethesda
history
games,
were
it's being
discovered
very
because
spiritual.
someone had
I
faith
think they're
in
very
it either.
spiritual experiences
I
that are
don't
very
want
in
to
touch with
dismiss
kind
your
of like
skepticism, but
the
what
effect
do
that
we
faith
have
has
to
on a
lose?
person.
I'll meet you
They're not
over
afraid to ask the tough questions, so this should be interesting.
We got $11,800 for no apparent reason.
You completed
Off the
quest.
body.
Off the bot.
That was spoils of war.
Oh no, the boat fell over.
Oh.
Aw.
What's great is I believe the lounge sticks around. Like after you come back, it's fixed up, I think. But because they want you to have access to a room. But I don't think the armillary can be placed back here because they don't want it to be attacked and they want to encourage you to use.
Well, yeah, like that was the other thing, Alex, is we finally got introduced to the outpost building minigame where we have the option to either keep the armadillo on their ship or we can put it on an outpost somewhere. If we keep it on the ship, we're more likely to get attacked, but if we put it on the outpost, on an outpost somewhere, we have to go and build an outpost.
Okay.
Oh no, a skull fell over. Which is like, I guess, kind of makes it pretty clear how perfunctory the whole outpost building thing has become. Literally everyone in the comments was like, no, don't put it on an outpost, so don't interact with the outpost minigame.
Sounds great. But there's too much other stuff to worry about anyways, it seems.
So where is Barrett's body?
Which loot box is it in?
Oh.
I don't think we gave
I think
him
it was
anything.
that. We got Barrett's outfit. Which, now that I look at it,
Is not great.
I could never have imagined, like, I could not, in my head, why did that happen? I couldn't, in my head, even, like, picture what Barrett was wearing. That is the most generic-ass fucking, like...
Yeah, that's kind of terrible.
That jumpsuit looks kind of neat. We'll stick with our clown suit, however. I guess he wasn't carrying anything, because that was about it.
We look like a children's teacher in a direct-to-VHS learning aid released in like 1995.
We look like a fucking McDonald's character. Oh, it's night now. Curious if it still looks fucked up if we take the train back to the main area. Ooh, what's this guy wearing? That's some real fucking, like, early 90s colors right there.
I love it.
Yes.
It's when you dress like a generic fountain drink cup.
Love to dress
Big
like a
Back to the
generic
Future
fountain
2
drink
vibe.
cup and wade through hip-deep foliage while wearing my leather skull cap.
Mateo's
Like a
hat.
Diablo 1 character.
I thought that was just a thing that like it was supposed to look like the, you know, like the inner lining of like a helmet cap that astronauts would wear. But I guess it's a religious hat, and I'm not sure if that's like, oh, this is the space NASA religion, or
Why are we going to the spaceport? Or just to check
I
on
thought
the
it was
skirmish?
fucked up.
I thought it was the space thing. But it's not, it's a religious headgear.
Yeah, it's religious headgear, I believe.
Oh my goodness.
how much
That's
of a
kind of
thrill is
creative.
Hey,
traveling with the one and
I will
only
say
Atlantis.
I took it as religious headgear
great song
when I
of the
first saw
call.
it. But
Is it
also,
everything you imagined?
it kind of... It does track that religious headwear would develop parallel fashions to, like, space exploration gear.
Okay, I'm glad that this was an option, because my immediate reaction to him saying the last descendant of the Co is like, dude, your dad's still alive and you have a kid. What the fuck are you talking about?
You ever heard of sarcasm, friend?
Okay.
Lol,
So how's it
JK.
traveling with one of the great Co's? Not
You got
bad.
troll.
That's just keep you
Does
on your
it matter
toes.
that you're a Co?
Samco
No,
always
he
keeps you
wouldn't.
on your trolls, bitch.
Something else. I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Cole and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat.
Are we gonna romance him?
Time has a way of just building on itself.
I was actually,
Solomon was a
I was
good
just
man.
thinking, like, we should
Great
probably
man.
go back and grab,
If
like,
he ever
Sarah
heard
or
of Ocean
Andreja,
Gate
because
talking
we've
about him
had
these
Sam
days.
for a while. Well,
He'd
for
flat
a
out deck
week.
'em.
Here's an interesting question. Is there, like,
I am. And I'm
a
not.
Adam
Yeah,
Jensen-style
there was a
protagonist of a
time,
video
well
game
before
that
Corona,
you would romance if he
where
was an
it really
NPC in
weighed
a
on
video
me.
game?
Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great.
Like, if
Like
that's too
Adam
big a
Jensen.
question,
It's enough to drive.
can
Even
you
though
imagine
No, I just
romancing
hope I
Adam
don't
Jensen in a
quarantine.
video game?
No.
We're talking about a guy voiced by Elias Tufexis, or, like, someone who is like Adam Jensen.
Someone who fits into a big grid of FPS protagonists where like you need to know what shaders a game used to figure out which one is which.
Starts and ends with Solomon Khan.
I mean, Adam Jensen has blades in his arms that could accidentally trigger. It'd be like making out with somebody who has loaded guns in their hands. I would be very uncomfortable the whole time.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
What about
he's kind of
pre-industrial
like-
accident,
powerful
Adam
stuff.
Jensen?
And now,
They all kind of have a lot of baggage. Like,
I
he's
mean,
kind
you
of,
know-
and he's dirty. His apartment's so messy.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta be
Oh,
honest.
should we?
I see the arm blades as a value add, but
Are we flirting?
I don't know. After
My
Barrett
wiles.
died, all the. Were you around for some of the really bad fucking flirt options we had with Barrett?
No. I
He was talking about his dead husband and the mystery
yes,
surrounding his dead
yes.
husband's death. And we had a flirt option.
yeah, I was there for that. I forgot.
you say the damn.
How disrespectful to the dead.
Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventure.
And then he
is better
died,
than
so-
the rag on Solomon. The stuff
I
they
know.
publish is just downright embarrassing.
I'd romance Garrett from Thief.
Oh yeah, that's a totally different. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, but yeah, that's absolutely.
Guys, in the
I don't
10
know.
minutes since
Actually,
we've
I
been here
think
last,
that
it's all been fixed.
I actually think that romancing Garrett is one of the most known propositions in like video games as far as a character goes. Like, you know exactly what you're getting out of a relationship with a character.
Got anything you need to offload? Need some work done? Okay, no problem.